Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Agastocles Famous from GearWorks.com, here with another out-of-the-box episode on my gaming channel on YouTube, Rounding Off Infinity. So tonight, I'm going to be going over the latest review unit in the works, and that is this, the Hyperkin Clack Tactile Mechanical Keyboard. So that is a mouthful. Here's the box that it came in. Of course, I can't see the camera when I have the keyboard in front of my face. So, and as you can see, its big branding label is the iconic retro-style color scheme keyboard. But this is not an unboxing episode because I don't do those. I do it out of the box, so I've already unpacked it, and I'm here to give you my initial hardware impressions of this thing moments after getting it out. So this is a big, burly keyboard. So it is pretty heavy. And it should plant itself on the desk fairly nicely and not move around a lot. It is backlit. I'm not sure exactly what the backlight looks like, and I don't know if it's just a light right behind this thing, or if you could see it. There's actually kind of, you can see the base plate exposed here right underneath the keys, so it may kind of light up down in this area of the keyboard. I'm not exactly certain. But what is cool is there is a hotkey for turning that light on and off wherever it manifests itself. And actually on the bottom of the keyboard, just in case you forget, the instructions are right here on what to do to turn it off and on, hitting your Alt F12 switch. It has pretty significantly sized rubber feet here in the corners. Right, and what I really like too, because I always use the these incline stanchions on the bottom. These are 2 levels, so you can actually see it as a smaller foot if you want to put it at a lesser angle, or you can flip out the larger feet. I'll be using the larger feet because I like a pretty deep angle on my keyboard. So it has those 2. And then there's a braided USB cable, which looks pretty sturdy as well. I kind of like the extended connector there as well, in case you're plugging it into USB ports that are where there's a plethora of other things kind of plugged in. So this keyboard is a brand new product. So it just arrived, just launched, and became available via retailers like Amazon in December of 2016. So it's fairly recent on the market. It costs $99.99 on Amazon right now, so fairly decently priced, although that does put it in competition with boards from other makers like Razer and Corsair and Logitech, and keyboards that will have more frill. So that's my one kind of negative takeaway from it just out of the box. This is kind of a no-frills keyboard, which is exactly how it's marketed, so it's not necessarily, excuse me, that it's off message. It's just that with this, there are no USB ports, there are no 3.5mm stereo jacks for headphones or headsets, or a combo device like a headset with a boom microphone. You're just getting the keyboard. Now, again, the whole point of this thing is to go retro, and that's cool from a look and feel perspective, but I don't necessarily know that it needed to be retro from a functional perspective. So it's $100 for a keyboard that is just a keyboard with no extras, and that's going to definitely going to cause some people to think twice about whether or not to pick this up. So that is it for this out-of-the-box episode for the Hyperkin PC Clack Tactile Mechanical Keyboard. I should also mention, so these are Gayote Blue mechanical keys. I have never used these. I have always had cherry switches, and I think I've had one keyboard with brown. So it's going to be interesting to check these out and see how they feel and how well they match my personal typing style. But I'll be doing a full review, and that'll get posted up on the site to go along with this initial impressions write-up that I'll do afterwards when I post this video. So again, thanks again for joining this out-of-the-box episode for the Hyperkin PC Clack Tactile Mechanical Keyboard. I'm Agastocles Famous from GearWorks.com, coming at you from Rounding Off Infinity, the site's gaming channel on YouTube, and I am out of here.